Morning, y'all. Well, morning to me, probably not to y'all. I'm gonna try and do like a really short video. It's probably not gonna be short, but I'm really sad because yesterday I started one and I was just kind of freestyling. I was trying to do, like, I was going for a certain look and then it just didn't happen. I got really mad and I turned the camera off and it turned out really good, which it's something I've done before, but I was mad because what I wanted was not turning out. So I hope that doesn't happen today. I am gonna try something new today, but I hope it turns out the way I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face really quick with my Clinique moisturizer. I think I showed this in my last video, but I'm just gonna put it in my dry areas, and then after that I'm gonna go in with the Baby Skin Pore Eraser, and then oh my gosh, I'm gonna do my nose. No, eyeshadow. What am I thinking? So I used Kirsten's James Charles palette yesterday, and I had seen reviews on it like months before, and a lot of people, people said that it stained, which I was like, oh my gosh, put primer on, duh. But it does stain. Like, I've got pink. I only put it on the corners of my eyes to blend it, and it stained them, and I've already washed my face like 3 times. So other than that, it works really good. The pigment's pretty good. But yeah, my lips are freaking stained too because I had on some bright pink lipstick. It was one of my favorites, Candy Yum Yum by MAC, and it was a matte. So anyways, I was like really sad because I was supposed to renew my driver's license because my birthday is 2 weeks from today, and they were closed. And I was like, dude, my hair is done, my makeup is done, what the heck? So I was really sad. I'm pretty sure today, I bet it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna like it as much as I liked it yesterday, but whatever. Anyways, I normally conceal my lids with concealer, and today I'm concealing them with some product that I bought at the Morphe store in Las Vegas. Super cheap, and it works so good. And I only use it for colors that are really vibrant. Browns, blacks, you know, those tones. I do not use it for. It's like whiter than white, so it makes pinks pop out, reds pop out, purples, blues, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on my eyelids, and it looks really weird, like, whenever it's going on. Which, I mean, in general, I feel like the different stages that you go through when you're putting your makeup on, it does look weird, but this looks really weird. But, I highly suggest it and I highly recommend it. The only thing I will say about it is that if you put, like, I have a lot of lid space, so I have to like fill everything like it's literally like a painting. Like, everything has to be filled with color whenever I put that stuff on. So that's the only thing that's kind of scary, is like you don't want like that much white shown, basically. So I'm gonna start off with a red from my Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette, and to me it goes on as more of a like dark pink. So it's gonna be that color right there. I love this little palette. It is so cute, and it's a little bit high. I think it was $27. And one of my Morphe palettes that has a lot more colors was $24. But it's so good. Like, I feel like all of them are good. I'm sure They've got a green one and a purple one. I'm sure those are just as good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my crease. And I'm going to use this fluffy blending brush. I'm so nervous. Like, I really hope this comes out the way I want it to. And after this, my plan is to use purple, blue, and then like a really light green with shimmer on my actual lid. And I haven't decided on what color of lipstick I want to do yet. I really like the bright pinks. I like the dark tones. If I do go get my driver's license today, my renewal, like in my last driver's license, I have bright pink lipstick on and I freaking love it. Like, I never like my picture on my driver's license, and I'm kind of sad that I have to renew it because, like, it's such a good picture. Like, the one before that, I remember I look like I'm freaking sleepy. Like, it's an awful picture, but this current one that I have, like, I really like. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the lipstick that I'm wearing. Like, it's Candy Yum Yum. It's that MAC one. It's, oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with that lipstick. But I feel like my eyes might be a little bit too dramatic for dark lipstick or for pink lipstick, bright lipstick. So I might have to go with the nude, which I also really love, but I don't know if I love it enough for my driver's license. It's really not even that big of a deal, but okay, so next, excuse me, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette. This palette is like one of my freaking favorites. I'm sure y'all don't have different palettes laying around. I would definitely recommend this one. Like, I can't remember how much it was, but it's got a bunch of like fun colors, and it's even got like browns and that gold. This is one of my ultimate favorites. It's really cute. I haven't used those two a lot, but they're really pretty too. That one's a good color. That one's a good color. I think 1, 2, 3, those will go all good together. So yeah, I would recommend that. This palette, it's a really good palette, but I'm going to be using the purple from it for now. And I'm going to do that with the same brush. And I am going to actually scoot this plastic part up so that I have a little more control of my blending. And I'm not going to get it all the way. Like, I'm just going to kind of do the lower crease, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to go real high with it whenever I apply it. I had no idea, excuse me, yuck, what to do today because I get so played out like on different looks, and I feel like I've been playing around a lot with different colors. Like, gosh, my voice sounds disgusting. Yesterday I did the sunset look, which had pink, yellow, purple, and like an orange. And before that I did blue, which is one of my freaking favorites. And then before that I did the olive greens, which is also one of my favorites, but I don't own like anything olive green, so I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared to use it. So, oh, and then there was one time when I did like a cranberry color look, and I really liked it. But, I'm so open to suggestions and challenges and trying like new stuff. I just get so bored with the same, I don't know, I guess the same like technique, not necessarily looks. So I might try doing something different next. So I'm just blending that purple in pretty good to where it gets in really dark. I'm so scared I'm not going to like the way this turns out. And I feel like you got to be really careful when you blend in because yesterday I had harsh lines and I was so mad. Mostly it happens with just matte colors, not shimmers. I was giving my 12-year-old tips on how to apply eyeshadow, and I was telling her that, excuse me, yuck. I was telling her that when I started wearing eyeshadow, I never used mattes. I hated matte colors because they're so like defined and precise. Like, you've got to really be patient enough to blend that stuff in really good. And I was telling her that I started out with shimmery colors because they're easy. They don't show as much as your mistakes. So, I got to talking and I didn't even tell you guys. I'm sorry. I'm going in with blue now. And I'm using the blue from that same Kristen Leanne palette that I was telling you guys about. It's going to be this one right here. And I'm just going to go like towards the outer corner of my actual lid, not crease. And I'm going to kind of go up towards the middle part of my crease, if that makes sense. I'm so excited. I hope this turns out good. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So after that, I don't know if y'all want to guess what goes next, but obviously it's going to be this part. And I'm going to do a light color. And I'm going to do, it's like a mermaid green almost. So I'm really scared because I feel like these colors are so, I don't know, it's going to be hard to like blend it in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm just going to apply that color in the inner corner of my lid. And honestly, I don't even want to do it anymore because, oh my gosh. I just had like another idea pop into my head to where I want to do like a light purple instead. But I'm going to stick with what I said I was going to do. Okay. So, excuse me. My next color is going to be a NYX color. And it's going to be this one right here. And these colors did not come together. I went to a NYX store in Vegas last year, not this year. And they had like, it was so cool. Like you could kind of create your own palette. And I think they were $7 each. So you could I really like it because there's a lot of palettes that I have where like there's like 5 colors that are used up and then 3 that are like I never touch. So I feel like that was really cool because you know you're going to use those, which you kind of don't because I still haven't used any of the ones that I picked. But I have used this one, and I really like it. I guess I stick to what I know, so I don't use it a lot because I do the same stuff all the time. But I'm going to go ahead and wet my flat brush, and I'm just wetting it with some setting spray. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Excuse me. And I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to just press lightly on the color. And you don't have to use this exact color. You can use something similar, and it'll probably look just as good. So before I do that, I always do it. I'm going to apply concealer so that the color shows up better. My bad. And I'm going to do that with another flat brush that I have. Which y'all don't have to do this part. I'm just kind of OCD. But if you don't do it, like, it'll look just as good. So I'm just doing it over the area that I'm going to put that light green on. It's like an aqua green, aqua blue. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And whenever you apply eyeshadow that's wet to your lid, you don't want to open your eye. You want to let it dry so that there's not creases and lines when you open it. And I feel like there's like an empty spot right there. So you just want to apply that evenly. Some of it got on the lower, like close to my tear duct, and that's okay. I'm just going to wipe it off. If some of it stays there, that's okay too, because I'm going to apply eyeshadow there anyways, like lighter eyeshadow. But so it's going to look like that. Next, I'm going to do eyeliner, and then lashes, and then gosh, my voice sounds disgusting. Foundation and concealer. I'm also going to use this new flat buffer brush that I'm so obsessed with. I still use my regular foundation brush, but oh my gosh, that buffer brush changed my freaking life. Like, it's so, oh my gosh. I'm sure it's been out for years, but I guess I just kept using my same one and didn't feel like I needed another one. But I went into a Morphe store, and oh my gosh, I could have been there for freaking hours, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. So, my eyeliner, Gosh, that's so annoying. I always start at the middle, and I work my way towards the end, and I do my wing before I do anything, and then connect it from the bottom. And then I just shade it in. I don't know if y'all see that line right there, but I'm going to go over that with my blending brush. I think this wing came out way better than this one. So the same with wet eyeliner. You don't want to open your eye as soon as you apply it, because it will get on the top of your crease and you will be so mad because of all that work. Like, it sucks to take it off, and then, I mean, all that blending for nothing, basically. So let me tell y'all why this one came out better than this one. I did this one a little bit too far out, because I make this mistake all the time, and it's really not a big deal, but to me it is. But you can, like, there's no color right there, and that's just bugging me. So I'm going to have to blend in. It's probably not going to look as good, but oh well. So I'm going to get the red that I first started with, and it's that Huda red, and I'm going to have to go over. It's, oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. I really feel like not messing it up and leaving it alone, but it's bugging me, so whatever. Okay. So because I did that, I'm going to have to go over my eyeliner again. That looks a little bit better. Honestly, I think that happened because I did my eyeliner way too far out. It doesn't look as good, y'all, but whatever. It's not that bad. Okay. So, I usually have wipies around to wipe the fallout, but there's not a lot, so I'm just gonna be mean to my face and use my fingers. And I'm going to go in with my foundation. Oh yeah, by the way, I had somebody ask me in my last video what kind of eyeliner I used. It is called Italia Deluxe, and I ordered on Amazon for like $5, and it's super simple. I've heard Kat Von D eyeliner works good. I've heard Too Faced eyeliner works good. I'd rather spend more money on foundation and lipsticks than eyeliner. And I mean, mascara is the same thing. I use Great Lash $5 mascara. But like I said, I get higher end foundation and lipstick and eyeshadows. So, I use my Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation, color Sandalwood 15. I got this at Sephora, and I am so impressed with Bare Minerals because they have a ton of shades. I heard Fenty by Rihanna is really good too, but I heard they don't have that many shades. So I'm going to go ahead and apply all this around my face using my MAC 130 brush. And right after that, I'm going to use my brand new Morphe brush. Buffering brush. Flat buffering brush. I know some of you use the little sponges. What are they called? The little egg-looking ones. I don't know what they're called. Gosh, I just went blank. Beauty blenders. But I don't know. I never really got the. I tried using one once and I didn't like it. It could have been I can't even remember where I bought it, but I just wasn't crazy about it. But obviously those work too if you don't want to go out of your way to buy a brush. And the other day I was watching Kourtney Kardashian apply just like simple makeup, and she used her hands. I was like, oh my gosh. She has like all the money in the world and she's not even using a brush. She's just using her hands. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could do it because I feel like it would be so uneven. But it looked really good on her. Gosh, that is really bright. So, I'm sure that the flat buffer brush alone would be just fine. Applying foundation. So between this one and that one, if you're questioning what should you buy, I don't know, because I really like my MAC one too, but all these brushes are not necessary really to I think the most important the most important part of makeup when you're applying is your eyes. Face is really important too, but I think that as long as you have good blending brushes or a brush and just, a beauty blender or foundation brush, it's good. I know when I started watching like makeup videos years and years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to buy all those brushes. And I didn't. I slowly, started buying them little by little. So that buffering brush just basically smoothed out that look like buffering is supposed to do. Not buffering. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Buffing. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. And oh my gosh, y'all, this is so hard to do with long nails. Like, I've had the hardest time. And I am using Broadway eyelashes. I usually use Sassy, but today I'm going to use Flutter. And these are so freaking hard to even get out of the packet with long nails. I mean, I think it's hard to do it with no nails. It's easier to do it with tweezers, but I don't have mine around, so I'm just using my nails. So I applied the Broadway strip lash glue, just a dot on the actual packaging. And then I'm going to swipe my eyelash across, and that's what that looks like. And let it dry for a little bit, and then apply it as close as I can to my lash line. Oh my gosh. I'm making a freaking mess. when you apply your lashes, and this isn't for girls that like know how to do makeup already. This is for beginners kind of. You always want to do this is so obvious. I feel like silly even saying it, but the long part's going to obviously go on the outside, and then the shorter hairs are going to go on the inner lid. I'm just saying because I saw this this one YouTuber, I really don't remember what her name was, but she did such good eyeshadow, but she put her lashes on backwards, and everybody was like telling her in the comments. They were like, did you do that on purpose? Your lashes are on backwards. And I was like, dude. I feel like people are so quick to point out what you do wrong. But when, like, nobody was telling her, like, dang, girl, your eyeshadow looked good. Because it did. It looked really good. And nobody was even focusing on that. Like, they were just telling her about how her lashes were backwards. But I mean, it looked really good. So anyways, don't make that mistake, y'all. So I normally put my eyelashes on just like my liner. I let them dry, and then I apply to the middle, and then I push down on the corners, and I got so much glue on the short part of my lashes. Hopefully it dries out. If not, I will just try and do my best to cover it up with mascara. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so hard. I should have just gotten my freaking tweezers. You've got to be really careful whenever you pull these lashes off, because you don't want to like pull hairs off of them or get it to where like the hairs like curl really weird. It's so annoying when that happens. So if you don't let them dry for at least like 20 seconds, the glue is so wet that it does not stick on your lids. And that's so annoying, because then you have problems with it the rest of the day. See, I just put it on in the middle. And then I'm going to now push it down on this corner. And then on that corner. And then it's going to go up like that. It's not supposed to. But I'm going to push it down again. So before I apply mascara, I'm going to just let that dry for a little bit. And I'm going to fix that line that I have on my lid, just like that. Okay. After that, I'm going to apply concealer under my eyes. This part's really not necessary for some of you ladies. I just have a habit of doing it, but like I said, it's if you don't, I mean, it's not necessary. Like if you feel like it's too much, too cakey, I mean, obviously you don't have to do it. I'm going to use my Born This Way Too Faced concealer, and it's just medium. And I'm just going to apply a little bit right there and a little bit right there. And I'm going to blend with this, it's kind of like, it's supposed to be a flat brush, but I bought it at, Ulta years and years and years and years ago. And my mother-in-law tried to buy it when she went in a few months ago, and they discontinued it. I was like, what the heck? But there is one similar to it. So I'm just going to do that. And if y'all don't want to use a brush, you can always use a beauty blender or your fingers. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my nose too. I feel like my nose looks really red. After that, I'm going to go in with this Femme Couture Mineral Effects powder. It's like a translucent powder. And I'm going to put that underneath my eyes as well. And I'm just going to let that sit and bake. I'm going to put some on my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and right above my brows. While that's baking, I'm going to apply mascara. And I'm going to apply it on the first lash that I applied on. Does that make sense? And I know a lot of makeup artists that don't wear mascara. I think I said this in my last video. So you really don't have to wear it. I really like my lashes to be really dark, and I feel like, I don't know, like I'm just so obsessed with makeup. Like I've always loved makeup, y'all. And I just have like, just weird, like, I don't know. Like I have like these weird, like, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but like, I feel that if you can see your eyeshadow through your lashes, and if you don't have those lashes kind of like long enough and dark enough to where they cover some of the eyeshadow, I just feel like you don't want that. You don't want your eyeshadow to overpower everything. You just, less is more with the eyeshadow, kind of. So you want to kind of cover it with your lashes, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just have theories, the word that I was looking for. I just have like this theory on eyeshadow and lashes and face product. But I will say the downfall on applying mascara on false lashes is that if you want to reuse your lashes, it really stinks because there's already dried up mascara on them. So that's kind of why I don't reuse them. But I don't pay $15 like other people do. I pay $2, sometimes $1 for my lashes. But I think the ones that are $15 are darker, so you don't have to apply mascara to them. So you really want to focus on putting the mascara on your actual real lashes and blending it in with the false lashes. I feel like this eyeshadow kind of looks mermaidy, kind of. But it kind of looks like a peacock too, like peacock colors. I remember when peacock was, oh my gosh. But it kind of doesn't look like peacock because there's no blue in it. think peacock is blue and like green. Yuck, my lips look disgusting. So after that, ladies, I'm going to finish up on the baking. I need to work on this one more bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I really like this translucent powder. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And I bought it at Sally's. It's called Femme Couture. And after that, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. And by a little bit, literally, I mean just my cheekbones. I kind of got into a habit of doing my nose too, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it just looks really weird. So, for this part, you can just use any type of powder that's a couple of shades darker than your actual skin color. And I'm going to use a brush that's really similar to the blending brush that I used at the beginning. You can use whatever you want, just anything that's, I don't know, you don't want it too big. Walmart has a really good powder for baking. I think it's called Fit Me. Ooh, I did a little bit too much. This is so gross, y'all. And I'm using the Cheeky Volume Mixtape. It's like a limited Jeremy Scott edition of MAC that they had. I don't think you can get this anymore. But this is not a big deal. Like I said, I think even Wet n Wild might make like powders that are, just any powder that's darker than your skin. I used to use a Mary Kay one too. It was a loose powder. After that, y'all, I'm going to do bronzer, and I'm going to use my MAC bronzer, and it's called Warm Soul. Oh my gosh, this is my absolute favorite. I have been using it for years and years. I can't remember when the last time I used blush was. And I call it bronzer. I think if you go to the store and ask for it, they call it mineralized blush. That didn't crack. That's good. So I'm going to just do that right over the dark line that I just made. That's what that looks like, and it's called Warm Soul. Then I'm going to do my brows, which I'm not going to do that on camera because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm not good at brows. Like, I really need to work on getting better at that because, I don't know, I've never been, I don't know, like all the tapering and stuff that people do, it looks good, but I don't know if I like it very much. It looks really good on other people though. I just have bad brows. Like, I wish my brows were bushy, so that I could just wax them and take care of them myself. So after the brows, we are going to work on the lower lash line. And we're pretty much, oh yeah, and lipstick, and then we'll be done. Oh my gosh, this video's long. Sorry, y'all. I probably need to do it to where I have one eye done already. But I would feel so weird because, like I said, I'm so OCD when it comes to my, like, the way I do my makeup, like, in order and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like I would just fail miserably. And, like, one eye would be darker than the other or something. Okay, I'm so sorry for doing this on. This is, now I know why, like, some of the makeup artists, when they do their eyeshadow, their brows are already done. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to do pink and purple. And I'm going to use a really defined brush for that. And I'm going to go in, you know what? I'm going to do blue. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that blue that I used from the Kristen Leanne palette. Ooh, there's my mirror. I was thinking about using that one. But actually I think I want to use that one. And you don't want to put this, like, you want to do it as close to your lashes as you can. I freaking love blue, y'all. Like, that's my favorite color. Okay. And I think I'm going to do Candy Yum Yum. No, actually, I don't even think I have it in my... Okay, so normally I apply mascara on my lower lid. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. Most of the time when I do, after like 3 or 4 hours, I've got little black spots where it looks like I've been sweating or crying or I don't know what. But I used to use Lancome mascara, which is so expensive. Like, I think I got it. I think when I used it, it was like a trial size. That's the only reason why I had it. From Dillard's. But it would not, like, I could wear it all day long and it would not touch my, like, right under my eyes. I wouldn't have little black spots from where it would sweat. So, if you don't mind carrying Q-tips and wiping it or just using your finger, go for it. But it's so annoying. Like, it's so embarrassing when you're like, oh my gosh, I have all those black spots and nobody even said anything. Okay, so next I'm gonna do lipstick and then we're done, y'all. Nude is probably what I'm gonna go with. I've been so obsessed with this color. It's called Captive. So it's like a raspberry color. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a light color. Oh my gosh, dude. This is Velvet Teddy. That's what I'm going to go ahead and use. I should have done a pink. Oh well. This color is really pretty too. It's just, I don't know if it really goes with this look. But anyways, 50 minutes. That's kind of a long time. Sorry, y'all. My hair looks snappy. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this look. I really like it. It's similar to looks I've done before. I just added the blues and the like aqua color. I know graduation's coming up, so if any of you ladies want to hit me up for makeup for graduation, just let me know. Inbox me or message me. And I wasn't here for prom, but I did get to do my sister-in-law's makeup. I went like at 8 in the morning and then came back and took off for my plane because we went to Vegas. That was so much fun. So yeah, just let me know if y'all have any suggestions of what y'all want me to do next. Let me know. My cousin Yulisa suggested to me do a video in Spanish, and she suggested me to do black. So I have an idea of what I want to do. I just, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous because my Spanish is so choppy. But she requested it, she suggested it, so I'm going to do that soon. I hope you like this look, you guys. If you have any questions, like I said, just ask me, text me, message me, comment. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.